Hello everyone. In this lesson, we will learn the second part of single table queries. We will start by studying the range determination. The predicates between and not between, and can be used to find tuples with attribute values within or outside a specified range. The lower limit of the range comes after between, and the upper limit comes after and. For example, let's query the names of students born between 2001 and 2002, where year's birthday between 2001 and 2002. In the where clause, we use the year function to extract the year from the birthday field, and use between and to check if it falls within the range of 2001 to 2002. The query result, as shown on the screen, displays the names of 5 students. The predicate in can be used to find tuples with attribute values belonging to a specified set. The counterpart of in is not in, which is used to find tuples with attribute values not belonging to a specified set. In the example, we want to query the names of students from the Department of Mechanical Engineering and the Department of Computer Science. In the where clause, we use stepped in, where stepped is the field indicating the department, and its value should be either enclosed in parentheses. From the query result, we can see that there are 3 students, Zhang Wenhui, Wu Xiwen, and Wu Chaoxi, who belong to the Department of Mechanical Engineering or the Department of Computer Science. The predicate like can be used for string matching. Its purpose is to find tuples with attribute column values that match a specified pattern. The pattern, referred to as the is less than matching string is greater than, can be a complete string, or can contain wildcard characters. The meaning of not like is exactly the opposite of like. In practical applications, when there is a need to retrieve a batch of records from a database, but an exact query condition cannot be provided, like can be used to perform a fuzzy search. Wildcard characters. Descriptions. Matching any string with 0 or more characters. For example, a %b matches strings that start with a and end with b, with any number of characters in between. Examples include ACB, ACCDB, AB, and so on, matching any single character. For example, A_B matches strings with 3 characters, starting with a and ending with b, with any single character in the middle. Examples include ACB, ARFB, and so on, matching any single character within the specified range or set, such as ABC, matching any single character not within the specified range or set, such as ABC. The query used to retrieve the names and student numbers of all students with the last name is selects name. Snow from student where name like %. This query searches for students with the last name using the matching pattern %, where the % symbol matches any length of characters. The result includes the student Li Xiuyu and their corresponding student number. When determining if an expression is a null value, the isNull keyword is used with the following format: expression is not null, when not is not used. If the expression's value is null, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. When not is used, the results are the opposite. In the example, the requirement is to query the names of courses where the prerequisite course is null. Select CANAME from course where PRECNO is null. The where clause uses PRECNO is null to check if the prerequisite course is null. To demonstrate, a record with a null PRECNO is inserted into the course table. The execution result of the statement is shown on the screen. The logical operators and/or are used to combine multiple query conditions and create a complex query condition. The syntax is as follows: is less than condition 1 is greater than, and is less than condition 2 is greater than, and is less than condition is greater than, or is less than condition 1 is greater than, or is less than condition 2 is greater than, or is less than condition is greater than. The entire query condition is only considered true if all the conditions connected by and are true. For conditions connected by or, if any of the conditions is true, the entire query condition is considered true and has a higher precedence than or. But users can change the precedence by using parentheses. The following example requires querying the names of female students in the Department of Computer Science. The question has two conditions: the department must be computer science, and the gender must be female. Both conditions need to be satisfied simultaneously, so the logical operator used is AND. Therefore, in the where clause of the query statement, we use where stepped equals and sex equals. The result of the query is Wu Xiwen, who is both a student in the Department of Computer Science and a female, satisfying both conditions. The example on the screen requires retrieving the student numbers and grades of students who have taken either the C1 course or the C2 course. Analyzing this question, we are looking for elective information. So the data source is the SC table. We are interested in students who have taken either the C1 course or the C2 course. Therefore, in the where clause of the query statement, we use where NO equals C1 or NO equals C2. The result of the query is shown on the screen. Aggregate functions are used to perform calculations on data in a table and return a single computed result. If the distinct keyword is specified, it means that duplicate values in the specified column should be eliminated during the calculation. If the distinct keyword is not specified or the keyword Albanian Lëkur is specified, Albanian Lëkur is the default. It means that duplicate values are not eliminated. Now let's take a look at some commonly used aggregate functions. Functions. Descriptions. Count, distinct vertical line. Albanian Lëkur is less than column underline, name is greater than. Counts the number of values in a column and returns an integer of type int. Average distinct vertical line. Albanian Lëkur is less than column underline, name is greater than. Calculates the average value of a column. The column must be of numeric type. Sum, distinct vertical line. Albanian Lëkur is less than column underline, name is greater than. Calculates the sum of values in a column. The column must be of numeric type. Max, distinct vertical line. Albanian Lëkur is less than column underline, name is greater than. Returns the maximum value from a column. Min, distinct vertical line. Albanian Lëkur is less than column underline, name is greater than. Returns the minimum value from a column. In the example, it is required to query the total number of students. The aggregate function count is used. The query is as follows: select count multiplied by from student.it. Retrieves the total number of students in the student table, which is 6. The first example on the screen requests to query the number of students who have taken courses. For each course a student takes, there is a corresponding record in the SC table. A student can take multiple courses. To avoid counting the same student repeatedly, the distinct phrase must be used in the count function. The second example on the screen requests to query the highest score among students who have taken the course with course number C1. The max aggregate function is used to obtain the highest score. and the where clause is used to specify where NO equals C1. The statements and execution results for the above two questions are shown on the screen. The purpose of grouping the query results is to refine the applied object of aggregate functions. If the query results are not grouped, the aggregate functions will be applied to the entire result set. Grouped aggregate functions, on the other hand, will be applied to each individual group, resulting in a function value for each group. In this example, we want to retrieve the course number and the quantity of students enrolled in each course. The statement groups the query results based on the values of NO. All tuples with the same NO value are grouped together. Then, the count aggregate function is applied to each group to calculate the number of students in that group. The query results are shown on the screen. There are three groups. C1 has 4 students enrolled, and both C2 and C3 have 3. Now let's look at an example that queries the student numbers and the number of courses for students who have enrolled in more than 2 courses. Analyzing the query statement. We first use the group by clause to group the records by SNO, and then use the aggregate function count to count each group. The having clause specifies the condition for selecting groups, and only the groups that satisfy the condition will be selected. The difference between the where clause and the having clause lies in their operation object. The where clause operates on the base table or view and selects tuples that satisfy the condition. The having clause operates on groups and selects groups that satisfy the condition. From the query result, we can see that student number 0602001 has enrolled in 3 courses. In applications, it is often necessary to sort the query results for output, such as sorting student grades in descending order. In the select statement, the order by clause is used to sort the query results. The keyword ASC indicates ascending order, while desc indicates descending order. For null values, if sorted in ascending order, tuples with null values will be shown last. If sorted in descending order, tuples with null values will be shown first. If no sorting order is specified, the default order is ascending. In the order by clause, you can specify multiple column names separated by commas. The order in which these columns appear determines the order of the query results. When multiple columns are specified, the sorting is done based on the first column. If there are 2 or more rows with the same values after sorting, then those rows are further sorted based on the second column, and so on. For example, when querying the course grades of students, the query results are sorted in descending order by grade, and if grades are the same, they are sorted in ascending order by student number. The query statement used is select multiplied by from SC order by grade desc. SNO ASC. From the screenshot of the result on the screen, we can see that the query results are first sorted in descending order by grade, and if grades are the same, they are sorted in ascending order by student number. Fill in the blanks questions. 1. When using the select statement to query data, to combine multiple conditions and require that they all meet the criteria, the connection keyword that can be used is AND. 2. In the where clause of the select statement, the keyword between and can be used to determine whether the value of a field is within a specified range. 3. When combining multiple conditions together in the select statement and requiring that at least one condition meets the criteria, the connection keyword that can be used is OR. 4. In the where clause of the select statement, the keyword is not null can be used to determine if the value of a field is not null. 5. In the where clause of the select statement, the keyword in can be used to determine if the value of a field is in a specified set. Short answer questions. 1. There is a table named teacher with fields ID and name. 1. Query the names of all teachers with the surname. 2. Query the teachers whose names contain the character. 3. Query the teachers with the surname and whose names have only 2 characters. Answer. 1. Select from teacher where, like %. 2. Select from teacher where, like %%. 3. Select from teacher where, like underline. 2. Please design an SQL statement to meet the following query requirements. Assuming there is a student table with fields ID, name, grade, and gender. Query the records in the student table where the ID field values are 1, 2, 3, or 4. The name field values end with the string NG. The grade field values are less than 80. Please list an SQL statement to meet the requirements above, where all 3 conditions need to be met simultaneously. Answer. Select ID, name, grade, gender, from student, where ID in 1, 2, 3, 4 and name like %NG and grade is less than 80. 3. Please design an SQL statement to meet the following requirements. Assuming there is a student table with fields ID, name, grade, and gender. Query the records in the student table where the name field values start with the character H. The gender field values are. The grade field values are 100. Please list an SQL statement that satisfies the requirement even if one of the 3 conditions is met. Answer. Select ID, name, grade, gender, from student, where name like H% or gender equals or grade equals 100. In this lesson, we have learned how to use the select statement to implement the second part of single table queries. I hope that you have understood and mastered these concepts well. Thank you, everyone.